So this is our live chakra attunement, and it's actually Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025. And we were just talking a lot about the placement of the container of light around the body, below the feet, above the head, in front of the body, behind the body, to the right and the left. And the conscious breathing, straightening the body, stretching the arms out, sweeping them out in the inward breath and up over the head, pausing and stretching there for a moment, and then releasing and letting the arms float out and down. It's giving you a picture of this field and this vibrational energy around the body. And just by paying attention to it, you'll start to recognize when it needs a little shoring up, when your auric field needs a little cleanse, when there might be a hole or a worn spot in the field. And so it keeps you aware that I can protect myself from these outer influences that wear down the field and distract me and influence me in ways that I don't necessarily want to be influenced. Breathing in and breathing out. So keeping that container of light around the body, and then with your inward and outward breath, recognizing your chakras and where they exist in the physical body, these energy vibratory fields, these vortices that distribute the chi force and the prana throughout the body. So your body just has so many little circuits and so many little meridians and so many little pathways that we want to bring that chi force, that life force in, open up anything that's stuck or clogged or tight or cranky, and just breathing in, breathing out. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Ascended Masters, Archangels, Guides, Guardians, that come on behalf of this circle this morning. Everyone here comes on behalf of themselves. May divine order and perfect harmony come to all of your bodies, and a deep, deep, deep connection to the new healed whole Mother Earth. So make that real for you. Wiggle your toes and roll around your feet, and imagine you're connecting through those chakras at the bottom center of the feet to the new healed whole Mother Earth, and you're breathing up support, chi force, life force from the new healed whole Mother Earth. So there's a reason that we do these little practices, and remembering why you do them, and remembering that you are spirit and form, remembering this can really kind of help you as you go through the day and keep your system and your field aligned with spirit, aligned with the highest possible sources that you can. And so we'll begin with a prayer. Saint Germain spoke a lot on the full moon the other night that that need to communicate with spirit right now is really important. The need to communicate with your guides, your guardians, to take that time out to have a conversation. And prayer, I think, is a wonderful conversation with spirit that prepares you to be able to receive back. Dearest Lady Kuan Yin, I call on you to help me love and accept myself fully. I ask that you grant me a full measure of compassion for myself and for others. I pray that those suffering in the world can see and feel your loving presence. I pray that hardened hearts will melt in the presence of your compassionate understanding. I pray that the waters of grace and compassion that you pour over the earth will nourish the seeds of love and compassion in all hearts, creating gardens of beauty within all living beings. It is my intention to nourish the garden within myself through prayer, meditation, and right thinking. In my heart, my garden flourishes, spilling over and filling my world with the fragrance of the garden. Gratitude, we thank you, dear Lady Kuan Yin, for your presence in our lives and in our world. So nice preparation to touch base with your chakras, to notice what you notice, to communicate with these energy centers, to see what you need, to see what your body needs. Do you need more grounding? Maybe take a walk on the earth today and let go of the technology for a while. Maybe you need more inspiration, or your inner child needs more emotional support, or Maybe you need to remind yourself that you are deserving of your sense of self-worth. So that's taking care of the first 3 chakras, and then as we go on. So let's start with our base today, the red chakra, the root. Grounding. You can just kind of shuffle your feet around, curl your toes, rotate your ankles, stamp your feet if you want, or march, but just feel your feet, your heels, your toes. Feel your energy field. And you can imagine that you're standing on the earth. Maybe you're at the beach and you're barefoot in the sand, or maybe you're out in your yard on a nice sunny day, or who knows, but just on a nice sun-warmed rock. I like to stand on those every once in a while. So just breathing in, making that connection in your etheric self and in your body, breathing in and breathing out. So just go ahead and draw that in. Low-toned Om, the red energy, and the 1-syllable Sanskrit mantra is Lam. Ready? Take a nice deep breath in, feeling like you're pulling energy up evenly through the bottoms of both feet into the body. Getting the body nice and in sync and balanced. Getting the energy field in balance. Breathing in, breathing out. Orange is the 2nd chakra. This is that inner child, that inspiration, that kind of creative aspect. So thinking of California poppies are still all over the place here. They're nice and orange when I'm walking. I just kind of see those and breathe those in. So just imagining orange flowers, fruits, vegetables. Yeah, and it's a medium-toned Om to get that one going, stirring it up and getting it vibing and clearing it out. And the 1-syllable Sanskrit mantra is Vam. And breathing in and out, nice straight spine, pulling up your diaphragm and your rib cage. Open up and shine out that solar plexus chakra, personal power, sense of self-worth, yellow in energy. Lots of yellow flowers and roses popping up all over around here. Breathing in the color vibe of the sun, the earth sun, that sort of yellow sun, breathing it in your center. It's a high-toned Om to get it up and going and moving. While you're mentally repeating, I am worthy of whatever you need to be connecting to for your self-worth. And the 1-syllable Sanskrit mantra is the Ram. 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 That mantra again. Ram. And imagine your solar plexus as a clock in there. And so it's sort of the right side of the clock on our group this morning is a little bit clogged. So this time let's do that mantra Ram again, and feel as if you're radiating all the way, and a big sort of clock face is radiating fully out of the solar plexus, and you're mentally repeating, I am worthy. Ready? Ram. Nice deep breath. So those first three chakras, the red, the orange, the yellow, are spinning strong, radiating out into your energy field. You're breathing in, you're coming up to the heart chakra in the center of the chest. That's the green. Just you can go ahead and rub the heart if you want, clockwise, counterclockwise, just back and forth, getting the energy going in that chakra, bringing in the energy of love. And sometimes it helps to think of all those beings in your life that you love, or those guides, those guardians, just bringing that love energy into the heart, that green healing energy in. As if you're a plant, kind of just drawing in that chlorophyll and activating it, pulling it in from the sun and the air and the planets and spirit. Ready? That's our exercise. So really deep sighs. Breathe in. I like to open the jaw. Ease the shoulders. Shake out the hands and let the tension just drip out of the fingers. Yum is the one syllable Sanskrit mantra. So breathing in. Yum. More of that green. Yum. So that was the bridge. We come to the next set of three. These are the upper chakras. They deal with communication, with connection, with moving out of duality into wholeness, with connecting to all life force, all spiritual beings. Breathing in and breathing out. So here we go. That's the blue energy, the throat chakra, the fifth chakra. We're using the lion breath and really kind of put some effort into it and some connection into releasing. So it's H-U-M. The lion breath is the tongue coming out to the chin. The paws flaring up. And feeling that sort of roar through there, helping that energy, just the sound, kind of bring you into balance and release all the things inside that are out of balance. We do have a tendency to stuff things sometimes, to keep things back, to have thoughts that we don't express, and sometimes that's exactly what we need to do, not express them, but we need to be conscious of them ourselves and find some way to release. So toning releases, chanting releases. And breathing in that blue of the sky. It's quite blue out there today, looking really nice. So breathing in and breathing out. From there, we do the chant, which is also hum, H-U-M, but we like to chant it. So really visualize that blue as you're chanting. Hum, 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 hum. Spending a little bit of time with your throat chakra and just the humming and the sounding, the toning can be really kind of super helpful and just kind of putting you into balance for the day and help the communications as you go further into the day. You can even, as you're doing it, set some intentions. My intentions are to communicate my truth clearly in a balanced and loving way. That doesn't mean corny and fluffy. It just means clear and very pure. Ready? So if you're feeling off or fretful during the day, some of those like roars, the lion breath with the hums can be really, really helpful in getting you into balance. And then chanting the hum as we just did, bringing in sort of that sense of stability and balance. Breathing in, breathing out. Once again, connect to your container of light around the body. Notice the container where it might be a little dented or worn out or thready, just like a little worn spot like you get in the toes of your socks or the heels of your socks. A lot of the aura in the collective field today, in our collective field with this circle, is looking a little worn around the hip area up to kind of the rib cage area, so second and third chakras. So you might want to keep that in mind and continue to build your container of light during the day, setting some intentions while you build it. So as you're visualizing the container of light, you can also say, today I want to stay in meditative concentration. I want to stay fully concentrated on what my purpose is, why I'm here, what my intentions are, whatever it is. That really is helpful. So we don't just go through this chakra attunement for the fun of it. We're actually tuning up our system, and we're also communicating with that part of the system that we forget about and override, so we can see where we might need a little shoring up, a little support in the energy field. Breathing in, breathing out. We move up to the third eye. We like to hold the palms open here. We start to visualize indigo. So that's that deep sapphire, the night sky with all the stars shining, the twilight kind of energy, iolite, sodalite, the dark blue, the navy blue. Breathing in and out, feeling your third eye as you're breathing in and out. Just kind of let your consciousness move to that area and being aware, and continuing to breathe with the palms up. We do take a moment here to be grateful, grateful for this day, looking over your morning so far. Have you been internally frustrated or complaining or worried? And just breathe in and out and take a moment to find something to be grateful for. Just looking out the window, I'm grateful for these green trees and hedge and the blue sky peeking through. Grateful for this big lump of a cat on my lap, warming it up. Breathing in, breathing out. Grateful for all of you. Grateful for this breath, these next few breaths, and for this moment. I'm fully present in the moment, practicing mindful awareness. Go ahead and state that. I am fully present in this moment, practicing mindful awareness. Breathing in, breathing out. High-pitched E with the indigo, E, and the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra is Sham. E, Sham, Sham, Sham. And coming up to the crown chakra, that's the violet amethyst, to the white light from the top of the head, reaching up to spirit. The palms still stay open to receive. At the end of our exercise sound, which is wah, from low to high, wah, 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 we are going to just kind of hold that stillness for a moment where you set your intention for the day and you allow yourself to receive the support that you might need, the love that you might need, the connection, the guidance, whatever it is. Ready? And a second round. Ready? With gratitude, receiving that shower of light, the support that you need, quiet, whatever it is. Begin to turn the palms back towards the heart chakra, or palm to palm Anjali Mudra in front of the heart chakra. or just letting them go to a space they might need to go to on your body. And just recognize that area needs a little support. What do you know about that area? Breathing in, breathing out. The one-syllable Sanskrit mantra for the crown chakra is Om. So together we'll tone Om for the crown chakra, and also to close and seal the practice today with that beautiful Om. Ready? Om.